Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, that's neat. Out again for a throw-in. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Belten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lofted in. Xabi Alonso. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. That'll be a throw.
He's found a way through.
Koundé. Now the ball in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shot could be on. It's Di Maria! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And they're quick to get it back. Still goalless at the moment. And it's been played through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
30 minutes gone. Now it's Son Heung-min. Grealish, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Xabi Alonso. Alonso! He's delivered all right! There is the breakthrough! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Pass somewhat off target.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Grealish. Oh, played right into his path. Time and again they are repelled.
There will be 1
Yet
minute
conjures
added
time and space where few can. Di Maria. And he's had a hit! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Security staff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Robert Lewandowski.
And the second half gets underway.
Number 21.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, it's Di Maria.
And again, they're pressing effectively. They've got to make this nice and quick.
What a throw in.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Yaya Toure. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And here's Messi. So much time and space here. Can he finish? He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Grealish.
Both sides
Coming
then
on the
taking this
field
chance to
is
turn to their
number
benches.
11, De Bruyne.
And that has added a
Substitutions
whole
taking
new
place.
complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Saliba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
And it's Cruyff.
Now he's got space here. Lovely.
And the shot! They've done it! And the
खत्म हो गया
game
मैच।
is well and truly turned on its head.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Di Maria. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! It's anyone's ball now. Cleared without complication. Koundé.
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Well, it looked promising for a moment. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Van Basten. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Gerrard. In with the challenge. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello, attendees.
So there it
This
is.
is
What
a
struck you most about that?
children's
Well, what a
announcement.
difference a half
With
can
the
make,
father of a
Peter.
boy in
And
the
the second
green
half
backpack.
saw
Kindly
this team
contact a
full of
nearby
courage
member of
and
staff.
energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where
And Sola! And it's come back out to him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
it's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, just skips past his man. Shapes to shoot. It's in. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van der Vaart. Messi. Oh, that's superb. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Messi. Sola. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, he's got a... and the shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Sola! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is... Batistuta! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pires, he has found the way through. Pires with the Van der Vaart! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were
It
walking
has
through the
been a
gates.
remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Zola. Coming on the field is...
And the action
number
is back
6,
underway.
George Best.
Van der Vaart. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Tchouaméni is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being urged to shoot, and he's onside. And it's Gerrard. Tchouaméni. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, off the bar! And it's bounced out off the woodwork! And it's there! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Anyone looking for the run. Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Not the most accurate pass. Best. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Mateus goes for the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! And it's in! It could be a lifeline!
Let me finish this match and then we can play a friendly, bro.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So is this the start of a comeback? Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, well measured. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Gerrard. Best.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Oh,
time.
good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be well... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get
to
the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly... And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Toure kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. No, that's been intercepted. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this. And he's had a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Driving on and making good progress. And here's Zola. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Throw in. Now it's Gerrard. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Messi. Now it's Ribery. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's shifting through the kit. And Messi! It's a goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi.
2 added minutes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Sola. Number 6, Ribery. Coming on the field, number 13, Son Heung-min. Number 10, Del Piero.
Substitution.
So it's back to business. And this is Shevchenko.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Bergkamp. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bergkamp. Nedved. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Shevchenko. Gerrard. Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Son Heung-min. Del Piero. That's the keeper's ball. Best. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard conjures time and space where few can. Kaka. That has not gone well. Costa Curta. Del Piero. Ferdinand makes the interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Drilled in low.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
There's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Son Heung-min has delivered a really costly
it is
miss.
lagging
It
a
could have
lot.
been their last chance to win it.
And we have our very first corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Toure. Number 19, Messi. Number 18,
And he's
Gerrard.
taking no chances
Coming on
there.
the field, number 3,
Thuram,
Fellaini.
good strong
Number
midfield
9,
running here.
Johan Cruyff.
And this is Del
Number
Piero.
15.
Del Piero! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Now it's Son Heung-min. And reclaimed it in a trice. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Well, it's probably
2
safe to say
minutes
now,
has
Peter,
been
that it's going to be
indicated.
all about game management from here.
And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly
GG,
going
brother.
about their business, and
Well
that has
played, well
turned it
good.
into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really
Bro,
let
you
go.
should
As good
push
as it could
division.
get.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
GG brother. I thought you don't push divisions. Visca Barça. Nice. Oppo have new Gyökeres.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
Hello,
hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not feel
welcome
like
to
that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bellingham. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, played right into his path. He is through here. Shot could go for a shot. They've scored.
Zola.
The breakthrough strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
He's in a great position here. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Onana. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Del Piero. And he was quick to react. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Nedved. Xavi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nuno Mendes. Xavi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Costa Curta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Zola looking understandably energised after his goal. Nuno Mendes. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And this is Messi. And here's Zola. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Zola! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Zola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Del Piero. Robertson cuts it out. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Thinks about the shot. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's only too happy to take that back. Casillas. Costa Curta. Looking for a runner. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Zola.
So, time for changes
Number 10,
on both sides,
Del
actually.
Piero. Number 19. Messi.
Out
Number
towards the
24,
flank.
Nedved.
Can he get it
Coming
through?
on the field. Number 4.
Here's a shot!
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 2.
Barcelona really
Roberto
might just end up
Carlos.
kicking themselves
Number
after
3,
that. That could well have been it.
Number 18. Gerrard.
So, Jim, is that the
Substitution in
manager
progress.
telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's a key interception. Very much into the last knockings.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Onana does well to get it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good ball! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass.
GG.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never say die leader.
Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bojan. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Costa Curta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Son Heung-min. Donadoni. Bojan. Now it's Forlan. That's an imaginative pass. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? Gerrard. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Nedved. Cruyff. And a chance!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cruyff is offering a right smile there.
And now they can clear their lines. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's lost his man here. It's run loose here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Today that memorabilia
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Goes for a shot! Beckenbauer gets it away. Gerrard. Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Donatoni. Decent chance! And still, we await the first breakthrough. Ambitious ball here. He's being urged to shoot. Played into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable... Sola! Great vision. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely spread. And it's Forlan. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, that might...
And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Great chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great ball, it takes a shot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Hazard. He has found the way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. That's good play. That is a brilliant interception. Guardiola. Antonetti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Zola. That looks a good ball through. Kagawa. Mbappe. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Kukçu. And he's in on goal! And the finish! They've scored! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu. It's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, easy pickings there. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe. And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Probing pass. And that has been cleared. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Baresi. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, that's a key interception. Makaleli. Rijkaard. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Looking to play him in.
Look at the space here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cleared without hesitation. Kagawa. Kukchu is always looking to break lines. Hazard looking for the run. Oh, good ball, shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, good take in a good area.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Cruyff. Good read, needed to be. Well, that's a little loose. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 7.
So,
Adar.
time for changes
Number
on
26.
both sides, actually.
Kagawa. Number 9. Mbappe.
Zanetti.
Number 66.
And it's lofted through here.
Number 28. Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field. Number 17. De Bruyne. Number 22. Bellingham. Number
Seedorf.
70.
Out to the right. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Son Heung-min. Bellingham.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And beyond the defence. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Lizarazu spots it and intercepts. Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 1 minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.